Hey, what is going on YouTube? So I am back, and this is going to be my review of Bumblebee, the movie. So what did I think about this movie? Well, first of all, the Haley Steinfeld character Charlie was pretty good. Um, but to be honest, I preferred the Shia LaBeouf, Sam Witwicky character that was in the previous Transformers movies. But there we go. So the John Cena character, he was quite flat, to be honest. I think he should have stuck to wrestling, and he shouldn't have even started acting in the first place. There was a character that basically looked like Starscream, but wasn't Starscream, which was really weird. And he ended up getting killed early on in the film. And also, Cliffjumper died way too easily, like in the in the Generation 1 cartoon in the 1980s, he was way more badass than that. So in the cartoons, he wouldn't have died that easily. So, Shockwave and Soundwave were in this movie, and so was Ravage. And obviously, those characters are really awesome. Those characters are all in the original 1980s cartoon. And there's even a scene where Soundwave ejects Ravage, and he says, "Ravage, eject," just like he used to say in the 1980s cartoon. So that was absolutely near on perfection for me. Of course, we had, like, Optimus Prime, like, battling the Decepticons and whatnot, so that was absolutely phenomenal. I have to say, though, I know this is going to be a controversial opinion, but I still thought Transformers The Last Night was a better movie than this Bumblebee thing. I mean, look, it just seems like there was more, like, story in The Last Night. And it just seemed like there was more of a special effects budget for The Last Night as well. Another thing I loved about this Bumblebee movie, the fact that it had "You Got the Touch, You Got the Power" song, because obviously that was used in the Generation 1 Transformers movie. Well, I say obviously, maybe you might only know that if you're a hardcore Transformers fan. Essentially, the two main villains in this film are two Decepticons that I can't even remember their bloody names. They were quite shit villains, to be honest. Like, the film would have been way more awesome if Soundwave and Shockwave came to Earth instead of these bloody Decepticons who I can't even remember their names. So, there's a scene when Bumblebee's in the tunnel and he keeps, like, going back and forth between his robot form and his vehicle form. But he has the Haley Steinfeld character inside his body. And also, like, her love interest as well. And there's a point where you think, oh, is he actually going to squash them? Like, what's going to happen? Like, another thing I loved about this movie, the fact that we had some classic tunes like Rick Astley's "Never Gonna Give You Up" and "Everybody Wants to Rule the World" by Tears for Fears. So, we saw the pink female Transformer in the film. I wasn't sure whether it was Elita 1 or RC. It was one of the two. But either way, both of those characters are awesome anyway. Basically, there was a moment at the end of the film where the Haley Steinfeld character Charlie holds the hand of her love interest, but then she quickly pulls her hand away and she says, "We're not at that stage yet." So, really, that was a massive social justice warrior moment, which I didn't really like. Because it's like they went through all of those events, and what, you're not even at that stage still? I mean, what do you have to go through in order to get to that stage then? Like, Christ almighty. Anyway, hope you're having a good day as always, peeps. And I don't want to sound too much like SC Reviews. If you don't know who SE Reviews is, he's a YouTuber. But if you want to like, comment, and subscribe, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you.